Welcome back, my faithful viewers, and welcome to another video. So let me, right? See, yes, guys. Oh, this is bright. 2, 3. That looks better. Oh, yes. Much better. I should put a little brighter. I don't know, I think it's right there. Right there is good. Right there is good. Okay, so I've been challenged by Steph DIY Queen to do the make a Jollibee inspired meal. This is a collaboration with Steph DIY, Nanalex TV, Soulful Eats, Nini Eats ASMR. So, first off, what I have is my spin on Jollibee spaghetti and hot dogs. I don't have a Jollibee around me, which I'm really upset because I'm dying to eat a Jollibee's. The nearest Jollibee's is like 4 hours away from me in one direction. So for me to go there, eat, then come back, you're looking at 8-hour travel time. No. So unless I have business to do in Chicago, I don't see this happening. Either that or I could take a vacation to Chicago. Ooh. Anyway, future plans, future plans. So what I done is that I wanted to taste their spaghetti and hot dogs because it's unique and I really want to see what they have. And what other people say, it is a sweet sauce. It's a thin sweet sauce. Well, I'm thinking I can't use my sauce. Lord knows. The closest I came to what could be a thin sweet sauce is tomato soup. It doesn't matter if it's brand or off-brand or store brand or whatever brand. It's tomato soup. I use ramen noodles because, well, it's the easiest. 3 minutes, they done. So I put ramen noodles, a can of tomato soup, and cut up hot dogs. And I'm going to be honest, I've already had this several times, which is ironic that she did the Jollibee challenge because I want to eat there so bad that I've been trying to think of how close can I get the taste of it anyways. Since for Steph to challenge me like this is like, this is meant for me to do. Oh God, that's so good. Oh. Mm. 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 Oh, that is so good. Oh, I need to eat first. Sorry, guys. I need to eat first. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Oh. Mm. 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 Oh. Mm. 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 Oh. I think working out. I got a spoon to scoop up the hot dog bits. Mm. 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 But the noodles are not cooperating. Mm. 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 Oh. Mm. 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 Oh. Mm. 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 Oh yeah. Mm. 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 Oh, one more bite. One more bite. Mm. One more. Mm. 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 Oh, I swear, Jollibee spaghetti tastes like that. Oh, they really hit on something. Don't use the salt that comes with the noodles. Use that for something else. There's gonna be plenty of salt in the soup. But then again, I don't really put salt on my food, so a lot of things are way too salty for me because I don't use salt. I haven't fried in grease in years. I air fry everything. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. My God, that's good stuff. Mm. Mm-hmm. Now, mm, the next part of the challenge, after you made your food, you presented it. You don't have to eat it, but I had to eat it. What would you tell your younger self if you could go back as an adult and go to your younger self? What would you tell your younger self? And I thought long and hard, and I was like, I was trying to think of so many answers that would be poignant and really thought provoking, but there is none. The only thing I could tell my younger self is keep going. Keep going. Um, Things got really, really rough for me in my younger years. It's very much touch and go. Um, I would have never thought I'd make it this far. And it's very, very serious. I'm not being funny at all. And there was a point I was like, this is it. This is as far as I go. I don't get to see anything any further than that point. But keep going. You got this. You got this. Keep going. Because everything I wanted, I got it. I got it. I own a home. I never have to worry about where I lay my head ever again. Instead of watching the neighbors play in their pool, and they would never invite us over. They would just, we would be there looking at their pool, wanting to be in their pool. They wouldn't invite us over. Um, got my own pool. Growing a garden. I, just because. I wanted to grow a garden because I like growing. I like gardening. I like being out there. And I could be in the garden by myself for hours on end, not talk to a single person, and be happy. That's so weird. Me, the one that never shuts up. You know, I got a smoker. I wanted a smoker because women don't normally get into barbecuing. I'm like, why should the guys get all the fun and barbecuing. I'm not a smoker. I got a smoker, got a pool, got a garden, got a home, got a wife that loves me. I've got everything. I don't need the Taj Mahal. I just don't need to be sleeping in the snow. So to my younger self, keep going. You're going to get there. Keep going. Don't give up. Don't do what I see you're going to do. Don't do that. You don't want to do that. Keep going. And before I get too emotional, I've been through a lot. I'm happy, but you know what? I could see. I'm happy because I see what could have been. I see what other people go through. I see what the path I could have went down, and I chose this path. So, yeah, I'm very happy. Very happy. Not the richest fish in the pool, but at least I have a pool. Okay, now, the final step. This is a 3-part challenge, and I can't get, my fingers are too fat, I can't bend them. Okay? Okay, we're going to do this. A 3, okay, part number 3, I need to hit 4 people to do this challenge. You make a Jollibee hack. Name one thing you will go back and tell your younger self. And 3, challenge 4 people. So, first things first, I need to challenge the queen of home cooking, Vern Bang. Yes, my queen. I call you up. You are to make a homemade hack of a Jollibee menu. Okay, it has to be an item from Jollibee. You can make the dessert, you can make the entree, you can make whatever you want. It has to be a Jollibee hack or a Jollibee inspired meal. Okay. Now, the next person I want to call out, of course, it's got to be Carla. So me and Mrs. Jones. Okay, I'm calling you out. Because I know you have something inspirational you want to tell everybody. And I want to hear it. Because you are that woman has so much wisdom in her. That woman has more wisdom in her little finger than I know of most people in their whole body. Oh, I know who I want to hear from. Angela Eats. No one ever challenges her very much. I love her. She's, you know, I love her. Angela Eats Pinky Palette. Pinky Palace. I should find a pink palace and mail it to you. Anyway, so me and Mrs. Jones, Burn Bang, Angela Eats Picky Palace. Palette. One day I'm going to get your name right. Today's not that day. Tomorrow's looking iffy. My sister, you know how to get through this bullshit. The scenery has changed. But believe me, it's still all bullshit. We need to know what you learned in your younger life. Our older citizens are treasure trove of information, a wealth of knowledge. And what do? We throw them in nursing homes and forget about them. I went to college with several people from Japan, and they were horrified that we would throw our older citizens away. They said our parents took care of us when we were helpless. Now we're going to throw our parents away when they need us. So they don't believe in that nursing home business. No. um, by Vero, of course. I I want to hear what you have to say. I believe I put a lot of stock in your words. I believe you could really give the younger people a good insight. So look at Jollibee's menu. You're creative. You've been through a lot of bullshit in your life, I'm sure about it. Recreate and it'll make a meal, make a Jollibee inspired meal. So do the best you can. I know you're gonna hit this on the head. You're gonna be great. And who else do I wanna? Who else do I know that could give us some really good insight? Um, it's between two people, but I know that one of them is going through Armageddon in their heart, and they need to be left alone. Even though I think they will really give some good insight, but I need to get someone. Let's see. You know who I'm? Okay, Jeanette Nicole. I think you could really give us some good insight. Um, what would you say to your younger self? What advice would you give to your younger self that will benefit you? Or just advice? I guess it doesn't have to benefit you. But yes, so those are the four people I call out: Jeanette Nicole, Laverne Bay, Angela Eat, Picky Palette, and me, Mrs. Jones. Recreate a Jollibee inspired meal. I know you're all very, very resourceful. And give us advice. What would you say to your younger self? And tag four other people. So I think I've drawn this out long enough. You know, I love talking. Can't wait till I get in the garden and maybe I could shut up a minute. Anyway, guys, I adore you. Thank you very much for listening to this old woman ramble. We're all gonna hope for the best. We're gonna prepare for the worst. I guarantee you, kids. We're all gonna end up somewhere in the middle. So till next time, bye.